Hello, friends, and welcome to the craziest 24 hours I could ever imagine from a Tottenham Hotspur fan perspective. We have joined the European Super League, and we have sacked Jose Mourinho in the course of 24 hours. You may notice I'm not wearing any Tottenham merch in this video, and that is for a reason. I do not support this decision to branch off into the European Super League. I have many thoughts. I have many thoughts, but I thought with sharing, I thought I'd start with sharing this article written by Jonathan Liu at The Guardian, titled "Only Someone Who Truly Hates Football Can Be Behind the European Super League." Because make no mistake, this is an idea that could only have been devised by someone who truly hates football to its bones, who hates football so much that they want to prune it, gut it, dismember it from the grassroots game to the World Cup, who finds the very idea of competitive sport offensive and an unhealthy distraction from the main objective, which in a way has always been capitalism's main objective. Unchecked and unquestioned capital has never merely contented itself with the seat at the table, but will invariably demand the power to make its own rules. This, in large part, is what happens to have happened here. The article goes on. It's a brilliant article. I recommend you read it. I believe it's free to read. But as for my thoughts on this, it's just completely baffling. And we still have a lot that we don't know. We don't know whether Tottenham will be in the Premier League. I mean, yes, but no. We don't know for sure. What we do know is that they're working on banning Tottenham from being in the Champions League and the Europa League, which, wouldn't have been a problem anyways. But they're also working on potentially deducting points in the Premier League from Tottenham, from Manchester United, etc., etc., etc. And it's just whack. It really is. On a perspective from me, I just hate this. I think one of the most beautiful things, one of the reasons I started following football, was for those stories of Leicester. For those stories of just underdog stories. What was the most entertaining career mode to watch on YouTube? Road to Glories. Seeing a team from League 4 jump all the way up and climb to the top. That seems dead. But basically just the idea that there's a Super League and no one can get relegated. It's only these people. They're just saying big F you to the fans and saying, this is it. This is what we are going to become. This is the future, and no longer will those teams have any realistic expectation of climbing up to meet us. And this is coming from a Tottenham fan. We are benefiting from this, and I hate it. There are people I'm in a Discord group, and I want to share the views of the people. There are many people in there that are saying, I think I might not support Tottenham anymore. And that is great, especially if you live in England, especially if you live in Ireland, anywhere. If you really want to support something self-righteous, something honorable, then go support a local team. Go support Leyton Orient. Go support all these teams who need your help more than ever right now. But for me, I don't know whether I can stop supporting Tottenham. And I believe that's also okay. I think as a society, we have to accept that there are more and more facets of daily life that are kind of turning out like this. It's kind of a, it's just a furthering of these few clubs that were already rich are going to be even richer, and the clubs below them are going to just not even be in the same ballpark. I hate it. I really, really do. But I don't know if I can see myself stop supporting Tottenham, even though I hate what they have done to the team. I hate what they have done to the club, and I hate where we're going as a sport. Is it almost inevitable? Maybe. That's my cynical take on it, is that it's just under, this is getting into politics almost, but under capitalism and the route we have been going recently, it really is just the few take all. And I hate that. But it's the same thing about, am I going to stop using Amazon because I disagree with how they treat their employees? And, it's almost like you can't avoid it. And it puts the supporters in a really tough position. I'm going to support Tottenham. I am still undecided, really, but for me, I am going to support Tottenham, and I know that might sound a controversial opinion right now, apparently. Anyways, let's get on to the other big news. Jose Mourinho has been sacked on Monday, April 19th, 2021. A glorious day. A really, really glorious day for me. I was so done with him. The players were so done with him. I mean, just the indications from previous press conferences, he was not lasting much longer, let's be honest. I thought we would give him till the cup final. Nope, he had really done that bad. He had really screwed it up that much that we couldn't even persist with him until the cup final. That is just damning. He was terrible. Like, as an appointment, we spent so much money on him. And he just, I don't want to say he failed, but he did. I mean, he promised, he said at the beginning of his coming here that he loved the players. He loved the players he was inheriting, and he just needed to make a few tweaks to the squad. And then this season, the season we were in right now, would be a good season, full of a title challenge and definite top four. I am a bit surprised we held off this long. It feels like we're in a weird in-between period, but maybe they were waiting for the Super League announcement to come before they said goodbye. I don't know, because now we have $3.5 billion. Anyways, yes, he failed us. He promised us we would improve as a team, and we have not. We were knocked out of the Europa League by Dynamo Zagreb. We kept throwing away leads from winning positions. The team just didn't look like it had fight. He would alienize players. He was not a good manager anymore. And it was coming. It was coming. I do think we would have just gone to the cup final, been just completely exhausted and couldn't even step foot on the pitch. And he would have been gone after that. But I also appreciate the decision to just get Ledley and Mason and all those lads in. Say, just inspire the team a bit. Come on, you Spurs. And let's go and rejuvenate the spirit of Tottenham, which is also hard to do right now in the midst of the freaking Super League. But that's where we are. The more I talk about this video, the more I realize how big of a deal this Super League is. It is just the idea of it alone breaks the very foundation in which football was created. And it breaks the idea of which Bill Nicholson fought for as a Tottenham Hotspur manager and owner. And we are doing a great disservice to everything that this sport stands for, or is supposed to stand for. And I really am having conflicting thoughts about where I go in the future. It's just been a very weird 24 hours. I am very happy Mourinho's gone. Don't get me wrong. I am very, very happy. And on a purely selfish basis, if you're saying, okay, well, look, we have $3.5 billion. Think of all the players we could buy. I also get it. I get it. As an American, this isn't like that weird, which is, I get the European fan football perspective a bit more than I think most Americans do. But for most Americans, and when I first heard about this, to be clear, I was like, what's the big deal? And yeah, now I'm realizing just how big of a deal it is and just how big of a betrayal it is to everything we know and love. And there's so many people saying goodbye to the beautiful game. And it really does feel like that. Will we have a normal World Cup? Will we have Champions League nights? I don't know. I just don't know. There's so many things just to be discovered. I am very, very happy going forward that we will no longer be doing any of this with Jose Mourinho. I do believe he brought a toxic atmosphere to the club, and I'm very, very happy to see him gone, as I stated before. But again, is in the midst of this Super League decision, and once again, I cannot support it, and you will probably see me take a step back. I'm not going to stop supporting, but maybe buying jerseys, etc. Monopolizing Tottenham even more is not what I wanted from my team. And just from a personal point of view, it's not the kind of ideals that I really like, and I wish the game were more evenly distributed, and we're just moving further and further away from that. I am sorry for my speech in this early hour. It is 7:30. I woke up at 6, saw the news that he was sacked, and have just been in a complete daze for the rest of it. Whatever you're feeling, it is valid. I hope you can deal with the rest of your day okay. As the situation updates, we I guess we'll be in it together, and we can talk about it together, and I will be making more videos about it. Come on, you Spurs, for now. It's hard to feel any pride. It's hard to feel any remote sympathy. But still, I look at the players, and I am so much in love with what I fell in love with. And oh my God, my head is just spinning, isn't it? So I just need to sign this off, because there's still so much unknown. And next year is going to be a really whack year. Long live the beautiful game. I hope you have a good day. And I hope somehow this just gets turned around, because I just want to go back to normal. But here we are. And I hope, follow me on Twitter. I will post my username here. I'm sorry, again, morning. But yeah. Wow, on Twitter I'll be posting more stuff about my views and more stuff about what's going on. That's it for this video, though. If you enjoyed this for whatever reason, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I will be uploading more on whatever's going on. I hope you have a very good day. See ya.